So Alannah, you're the head of the Student Association, you're a former student of Fleming College, you've been with us through this entire pandemic. It's been tough, you've supported students. Tell us a little bit about what you do here and what the last couple of years have looked like.
Sure. So I am the Student Administrative Council President. I work a lot with our students. I help support them through academic appeals, processes like that, any sort of mental health initiatives, making sure they're getting the proper help that they need if they're going through anything. And I'm just the voice of the students, any sort of issues that they have, I bring that forward and advocate on their behalf.
And I know we've had you to our senior management team and you are always good to attend all our events. You're a great public speaker. What was different in the last couple of years with our students and what you had to deal with in terms of mental health or emotional concerns?
I think engagement was a big issue. So the life that we had pre-pandemic compared to what I came back to is completely different. Students aren't as engaged as they used to be. Even for myself, when I came back as a student during the pandemic to finish another program, I could tell that I was different. I just did my work online and that was it. I didn't engage with anything, where before that I was engaged with student experience and the peer mentorship program. And I was always the person you'd find in the hallways yelling at students like, hey, get involved. And this time around, I wasn't that person. And it was just, when you're stuck at home and you're stuck in your own surroundings day in, day out, it becomes draining. Actually, full disclosure, myself, when I was still a student, I did actually use our counseling services for myself, and I was happy that I knew that those supports were available. I'm happy that I'm able to help other students access those supports, and I feel for those students who are not so sure if those supports exist.
I have to say there's been a big uptick, which is our new word in the number of counselors that have been accessed through the last couple of years. So we're so glad that they're there for you. How do we get you back? How do we get you to re-engage? How do we get other students to re-engage and feel safe?
I think just talking about it. I think making the topic of mental health and letting people know that it's not something taboo, something to be embarrassed about, or just normalizing it. I think that would be a lot helpful. I think that now that we're moving forward through the pandemic, I think going forward and things changing, things opening up, people are getting more excited and getting more involved. I know for us, they've been getting more involved with our Steel Center and what we've been offering in the pub in the last couple of weeks. And you can feel the excitement building going forward right now.
That's great to hear, and I know that we've been in different situations where some students feel great about online, don't want to come back, others are very upset. I certainly got a lot of feedback during convocation that was virtual, so we're going to try for in-person this year. What would you say to your fellow students, well, you're no longer a student, but when you were, to help them feel safe?
I would say that, I'm a person you can talk to. I was always a person to all of the students I were in class with, that you come talk to me, that there's help out there and that everyone's willing to listen. You just have to ask for it.
And what's your advice to me as president? How can I engage students better?
I think just being present and being on campus and out and speaking with everyone, speaking with the students, and our relationship's great. If you and I have a more in-depth relationship that everyone can see and see that you're an approachable person, I think that would make a difference.
Well, that's great. Well, listen, Alannah, I can't thank you enough for your leadership. I enjoy working with you. And if you think of any other things that I need to know about to make it better for students, please let me know. That's what we're here for.
Thank you.
Thanks, Alannah.